You're watching Drake Wing Gaming. Enjoy the video. Hey guys and gals, Never here from Drake Wing Gaming. It's something on Twitter, the Gaming Drag. Today I'm coming back at you on the Let's Play episode of Roads Yet Traveled, Marruk's Path. So yeah, let's go ahead and jump right back in, shall we? Alarm chain, you were up and let's go. Okay, what? So you know how, like, only a few people knew about you until this morning? Yeah? Well, everyone knows now, and since you're allowed to go anywhere, well, so is everyone else. I don't follow. Just stay close. Without further explanation, I follow closely behind. I don't see much until we come to the next corner, as we're almost blunted by a wall of Karain. Oh, that's what he meant. They don't approach, but I'm not sure if that's because they're scared of me or of him. Alright, make a path. Come on, this is a fucking safety violation. Don't stand in the halls. I'm certainly not a fan of all the attention, and Merck seems to be getting increasingly upset. Hey, I know you aren't supposed to be here. Scram! The Karain in question quickly scampers away, but it feels like 10 more take their place. They all whisper and watch as I walk by. Some even look like they're trying to snap photographs of their monitors. I can't believe it has its own security detail! How does it say warm without fur? Did they give it a uniform? It's kinda cute all dressed up. Merck blazes a path through the crowd as we turn into the hallway with the elevator at the end. Rushing to get out of here, Merck impatiently calls for it while the crowd timidly advances. The doors open and we hop in, leaving me with one last chance to stare at the motley group. I had no idea they came in so many different breeds. The doors close and the elevator bolts upwards, almost flooring me, and moments later we're on the upper floor. Merrick slips right out and I have to jog a bit to catch up. I had no idea you worked up here. Do you patrol here often, or is it just for taking care of office stuff? Mainly just office work. I prefer to be on the lower floors. There's more to do. I have a feeling it's so he has fewer run-ins with the captain, but I could be wrong. Despite the nice scenery, the halls are practically empty apart from various doors and office windows. Hey, I was curious. Have you told your team about me yet? The security team? Yeah, sure, a bit. What do you mean? Well, I don't know. I guess I'm just asking how they reacted. Are they, like, nervous or excited or anything? They're upset they weren't informed earlier. That's about it. That's it? Yep. All 21 of them? 26. Whatever. Fine. The general consensus is that they should have been informed of the situation earlier. That being said, some of them already know and knew a little, having helped capture you and all. Oh, right. I remember seeing those other guards the day I arrived, including the one that nicked me. Some are annoyed I'm picking up extra work, and some want a personal introduction. It's a mixed bag, but most has to be assigned far the fuck away from you. Oh. Hey, look, you might not think I'm the nicest and kindest guy around, but compared to some of the team, I'm basically a saint. Yeah, I thought Marruk was the saint. Well, thanks for letting me know. Look, don't feel bad about it or anything, alright? Some of the guys on my team barely want to interact with normal Karain, let alone an alien. It's only slightly against you. Thanks, I feel so much better. See? There you go. Everyone is busy with the crowds today, as you might imagine, so I don't think anyone would be free to pup-sit you anyways. Out of coffee. Oh, let me, there we go. Okay. Besides you, of course. Well, With that, we continue heading through the halls. Once Merrick starts heading straight for one of the doors, I can only imagine we finally arrived at his office. While he fumbles with his jacket for his keys, I survey the hallway. Still pretty empty, but I do happen to notice a few muzzles peeking out from nearby doors. Hey, Rias? I know we just got here, but I'm realizing this might be real boring. If you want to go back to the room to, like, relax or something, that's fine. The idiots downstairs aren't going to stick around all day. Looking up at him, I can't tell if he's trying to be genuine or if maybe he just wants to be alone for a few marks. And from his nonchalant pose, I'd think the latter. Oh, that's fine, Merrick. I kind of expected things to be a bit slow. If it's all the same to you, I think I'd rather stick around. Yeah, of course. I just thought I'd offer. Whatever. I'm not even sure I've got another chair in here, if I'm being honest. An executive office with one chair? Merrick, don't be ridiculous. Why would I need more than one chair? Most of the people that come to see me are my team, and they're expected to stand at attention when speaking to me. Really? I mean, I expect it. That doesn't mean it always happens. But, I'm gonna stay here, okay? I'm not even sure I know the way back. Oh, right, of course not. We've apparently entered an awkward staring contest as time slows and we stand motionless. What a morning. Well, should we go in? Oh, right. Let me, Long finished fishing for his keys. He gives me an awkward smile while turning to the door. He raises his paw to the keypad and... Good morning, Lieutenant Saris, sir. Hey, hi, preserve me. Merrick almost looks gaunt as I turn to see who's calling out to him, only to be met with a surprisingly cheery expression. An energetic rain bounds down the hall towards us as something massive follows behind her. Hello, sir. How are you doing today? And... Who is this? She leans over and gets right up in my face. I almost have to back up just not to bump into her. Extremely confused, I look back to Marruk, who he looks like he somehow lost 3 marks of sleep just by standing in her presence. Sergeant Tyu, please address me as... Hey. By the fucking void! I knew Karain grew to be tall, but he's almost as tall as Marrowin. He might even be bigger. Nos. Merrick seems just as confused as I am as he sighs and goes to rub his eyes. Sergeant Tyu, as I was saying, what are you two doing here? Don't you have assignments for today? Assignments that are you know, not here? Yes, sir. Well, they're all busy looking for your friend here. There was no one to help, so we left. That's not how your job works. I know you know that's not how it works. Oh, come on, Grumpy. Don't call me that. Oh, don't worry, sir. No one can hear us. She very loudly proclaims. God. Yep, I like her already. I knew it would be too early to ask you anything. Didn't I say that, Nos? The massive Karain next to her just nods his head. Sir, on behalf of all the security team... Besides me, the head of said security team... Besides you, I just want to introduce myself to your new assistant. I mean, come on! The captain sent one lousy message and that's it? You know that it's not going to be enough for us. I mean, it could be. It really could be. But it won't. Merrick, what's going on? I'm not even sure myself anymore, kid. Just shake her paw or something and maybe she'll go away. I will not. Merrick groans as she leans down and extends her paw out. Howdy. I'm Alistair Tyu. That's not even your proper title. Oh, what? Like you introduced yourself as Chief of Security Lieutenant Merrick Saris? I mean, kinda. And does he call you that? Fucking whatever. Come on, sir, lighten up. Your friend doesn't mind, see? She reaches and enthusiastically grabs my hand, shaking it wildly. I heard this was a proper introduction for their species. Am I doing this right? Just humor her, Rias, or she'll never go away. Okay? I turn back and squeeze her paw, giving it a few strong shakes. God, her grip is like steel. She even looks stronger than Marruk as well, but both pale in comparison to the wall standing behind her. Said wall, which has also not taken his eyes off me this whole time. After Tyu finally lets go, I timidly try to raise my hand to shake his, only for... Oh, not him. Sorry, Tiny. Nos, cut it out. Sorry, sir, force of habit. Yeah, well, nix it. Also, what the fuck are you wearing? Is that a ballistic vest? Yeah. Why? Merrick asks, exasperated. Well, the captain's report didn't cover the alien's capabilities, and since you haven't given us a proper briefing either, I am simply preparing for anything. That's a joke, right? He doesn't joke, sir. You know that. By the eye, you're still here too. Okay, you want a briefing? Here you go. Rias here heard to fly. He can run about as fast as a recruit with a bad leg. He sleeps for half the day and can barely get around without assistance. He'll put up a fight when cornered, but his best defense is making annoyingly loud noises. He's got decent intelligence, but he'll stumble with everyday problems because he can't read. And he can understand everything I'm saying, which I'm sure will come back to bite me in the ass. Are you happy? I would have preferred a presentation, but yes, sir. I'm gonna kick your ass when we get back to the room, Grumpy. But the void, how is it only the 10th mark? Look, are we done here? Do you two need anything else? Yes! Well? New assignments! I told you, no one was working out of the docking bay today, so I thought it'd be better for us to go elsewhere. And you couldn't just message me about it? Nope. Merrick looks like he wants to crawl back into bed before his eyes mechanically snap to me and I can see something wicked form behind his eyes. You know, Tyu, Rias here wasn't really looking forward to watching me do paperwork all day. Maybe you should look after him instead. What?
Really? Oh, by the star, I'd love to. Wouldn't we, Nos?
He just nods again.
Hold up, Merrick, are you serious?
I mean, kinda. Hey, you two, can you give us a moment? Merrick repeatedly shoos them off until they're out of earshot. Listen, I really need to get this paperwork done today, and there's nothing to do here, so I really think you should just follow them for a few marks. Excuse me. Tyu never closes her mouth, so I'm sure you'll learn plenty about the station. And I mean, with Nos around, no one's gonna give you any shit. I know I should have asked first, but I'm asking now. You don't gotta go if you don't want to. Looking over my shoulder, I catch Tyu peeking around the corner. She's a bit of a handful. Yeah, you could say that. She's also damn good at her job, when she does it at least. I don't even know why she bothered to come ask me for reassignment today. She could just do it herself.
What do you mean?
Oh, she's my second in command.
Her?
Yeah... Look, she's good at what she does. She's just a lot, but I trust her with my life.
Seriously?
I know, it sounds ridiculous to me too, but I do. Look it up. Look, it's up to you. Do you think you want to stay here all day or what? I could ask them to take you back to the room if you prefer that. He looks pretty upset about jumping this on me all of a sudden, but he's busy, and I know that. I'm curious to learn more about Tyu, especially if she's his deputy, but I can't help but be a little worried about Nos. Is Nos also your deputy? Oh, no, but don't worry about him. He's kind of quiet, but he's solid overall. He kind of just supports Tyu, but really, he won't do anything. Just ignore his growling and you should be fine. It's not really reassuring. Yeah, it's the best I got, sorry. He'll be safe though, I promise. Although there was no expression on his face, I can see it in his eyes. He's being as kind and as genuine as he can be. If he needs the day to work, if he don't see the harm in hanging out with his coworkers instead. Alright, I'll go with him today, but you owe me for pawning me off like this. I don't owe you anything. But thanks. I should be able to finish up most of it today, so this won't be a regular thing.
It's fine.
He nods and straightens up. Alright, you can come back in now. Tyu comes around the corner, slowly followed by Nos, who seems less than interested in being here.
Well, where are we off to, sir?
Right back where you came from, but you can switch to column A if it's really empty.
What? But sir, no one's there.
Exactly, our alien friend here decided he's going to be tagging along with you, so I'd prefer if you were somewhere quiet. Any objections, Sergeant?
No, sir. Wait, really? Are you gonna come with us?
I nod, and she hops up, almost giddy with excitement. Alright, I'm gonna pause it right there, y'all. Thank y'all so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, ring that notification bell, and check out our Patreon if you can. It always helps. Anyway, I love you all, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye-bye!